Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jan Moses back here with another edition of the Salary Cap Report. Now, in this episode, we don't have any packs to open. I'm actually about to start streaming on YouTube to maybe tackle some of the new agendas that 2K put into the game, and I do want to try to make a dent into salary cap today, or at least into my salary cap grind on the road to 2,500 points. Gonna try to hit that in every round, as we've discussed in previous SC report episodes. But the purpose of today's episode is to, as always on every Tuesday and Saturday, go over the salary changes made to our players, at least to my players. And I want to really focus on the salary changes made to Galaxy Opal players such as LeBron James, because I want to start a discussion now. We're not even a week into the season, but I want to start a discussion on whether or not salary cap is officially, I don't want to say pay to win, but is going to benefit the people who do spend money in this game compared to, the other game modes where I think it's a little more obvious, right? Like in Showdown and the Park and King of the Court, where there is no lineup restrictions. Obviously, having the better, higher tier players will usually be to your advantage, especially if you are good at this game in any capacity. Case in point, when I was talking about playing against that person who had Wembanyama, even though I was able to beat him, and it did help that one of his players went down to injury, Wemby is just such a difference maker in this game, to the point where I feel like if you have Wembanyama, the average salary cap player who uses Victor Wembanyama's Pink Diamond card this season is probably going to have an above 500 record in salary cap. Whereas people like me who don't have Wemby and play against Wemby users are going to probably be, I don't want to say struggling, but we're probably going to have a hard time. And I think with the changes that have been made to salaries today, I think we're going to be seeing more and more people run Galaxy Opals, potentially myself included. Let's take a look at LeBron James, for example. LeBron is down to 8,000 salary, and I was saying in one of the previous salary cap report episodes that I think 8,000 is the lowest a Galaxy Opal salary can hit, but we weren't sure because I think up until yesterday, or I guess early this morning before the changes were made to our players' salaries, the lowest Galaxy Opal salary value that I had seen was 8,500. But now LeBron is at 8,000, and it's not just LeBron. Giannis Antetokounmpo is also at 8,000 salary. Let's take a look at another Galaxy Opal. I don't know how many people are running DeMar DeRozan, but he's also at 8,000. Let's keep going further back. Chris Webber, he's at 8,000. Let's go to this most recent set. I want to show you guys. Klay Thompson, 8,500. John Morant, I think, is still 8,500. Yes. But Will Chamberlain, who, I've only watched a couple of pack opening videos from this past Friday when Hunt for Glory hit the game. Will Chamberlain was, I think, far and away the most frequently pulled Galaxy Opal card that I've seen. And that shows in his salary value because he's at 10,000 salary. Take a look at just my team, for example, right? If you look at my lineup, now this is not my salary cap lineup, obviously. Let's just throw D-Rob. We'll replace... Here, we'll do this. Wait, what's happening here? There we go. Let's put D-Rob into the lineup for a second. So Kawhi Leonard, who was at 10,000 salary up until today, is now down to 8,000 salary, which is massive. So is Galaxy Opal Anthony Davis, and I really want to point out Anthony Davis's salary here because a lot of people, myself included, bought that Hall of Fame box during the Winter MT Festival event, at the end of Season 3. And so if you did, you have one of the best Galaxy Opal cards, honestly, at least in my opinion, for 8,000 salary, which is crazy. If you pay it for the Pro Pass, I think Dirk is 8,500. Yeah, so Dirk is 8,500, which isn't awful, but I don't know. I don't really like his jumper. If you can work with Dirk, 8,500 is really good value. But I want to show David Robinson to you guys because I think the majority of people who are playing this game right now have David Robinson, and D-Rob is at 10,000 salary. And it's not just this David Robinson card, it's also the Pro Pass art version of David Robinson. He's also at 10,000 salary. I did think for a second, what if 2K down the road gives the Pro Pass version of the level 40 card a lower salary value? That would be pretty funny. But nevertheless, I just wanted to show this to you guys because the Galaxy Opals that I can't really call them grindable ones, the non-grindable, so like the money spender Galaxy Opals, and I do still classify Kawhi Leonard as a money spender card because you either had to spend money like I did to get him, like I spent $100 to get my final 2 Galaxy Opal Snowmen, or you need to grind this game like, you know, like you have to basically cancel all other activities in your life for like the week and a half, 2 weeks that the MT Festival event was live to grind for enough snowballs to get enough Galaxy Opal Snowmen to get this Kawhi Leonard. That's at least my opinion. If you disagree, that's totally fine. All opinions are welcome, but that's my opinion. Other cards. Franz Wagner. This is the card where now, I mean, I'm actually shocked this happened this early. Franz's Pink Diamond card's already down to 5,000 salary, which is crazy to me because I feel like a lot of people have this card, and it's not just him. If we go and take a look at all of the MT Festival winter event cards, all of them have now minned out when it comes to their salary. Again, Kawhi, 8,000 salary. Pink Diamond Franz, 5,000 salary. Lou Dort, down to 2,000 salary, which is the lowest salary value a diamond can hit. Reed Shepard, 1,200 salary. So all of these cards, which I think are all pretty good, they're all very much viable now for salary cap because all their salaries are really, really low, which, let me just make sure that Wemby is still 8,000. Wembanyama is 5,000 salary. I cannot believe that. This makes Wembanyama, I mean, he was already far and away the best card to bring into salary cap when he was at 8,000 salary. At 5,000, I feel like this almost makes Wembanyama a must cop. But the problem is most Wembys are going to go between, what, 800k to 1 million MT. This one's going to probably go closer to 1 million because he has 2 legend badges. But this one has 12. I mean, like, it almost makes me want to buy Wembanyama, but, you know, the main thing to remember, by the way, you don't have to win, like, a lot of games to get to 2,500. You just need to win, like, if you want to get to 2,500 quickly, it helps if you win games, right? Because if you lose, you're getting basically half the points that you get in a loss than you would in a win. So you'd have to probably play twice as many games if you're losing every single game, but you can, technically speaking, lose your way to 2,500. And that's the argument I would make against spending 1 million MT on Pink Diamond Wemby, because I'll be dropping another video a little bit later on today where I talk about something that's coming in the game, at least something that I think is coming in the game, which might make you want to hold off on blowing your MT on a Pink Diamond Wembanyama right now. But if you have Wemby, my God, 5,000 salary is, it's actually unfair that his salary is that low. So not sure what exactly 2K is thinking there. But I just wanted to point out those salary changes. This is one of the biggest set of salary changes I've ever seen, where all the top end cards, it looks like, are down to their lowest salary values, you know, with respect to whatever tier they're in. So we're going to be constructing our salary cap lineups on stream. I feel like the only player who might have gone up in salary is my PJ Brown, who went up from 2,000 to 2,500, which I still think makes him a really, really viable card. I think DeAndre Ayton dropped down to 1,200. We could quickly, before we end this video, look at the remaining cards out there, because some cards have not dropped. You know, like my Dyson Daniels, I think, is still 5,000 salary. Carl is down to 2,000. I think he might have been at 2,000 on Saturday. Rui Hachimura is finally down to 2,500, which makes him a little more interesting. Harrison Barnes, 2,500 as well. I mean, if we're dropping all of the cards, why can't we drop Dyson Daniels down to 2,500, right? 2K, why can't we just make salary cap, you know, like showdown light, you know? Because salary cap was already sweaty, and now we're giving these people with God Squads license to bring in all their best players. And that was the main point of today's salary cap report episode. Austin Reeves down to 2,500. Maybe 2K is doing this so that people like us who don't have Wemby can bring in our other good players to try to compete. But my thing is, I kind of liked in salary cap where I could bring in, you know, rubies and amethysts and, you know, give them an opportunity to shine. Right now, like, I have this Sharif Abdur-Rahim with a Hall of Fame set shot specialist. I have Alexander Sarr. And, like, sure, maybe they'll have their moments to shine in a game here or there in salary cap, but, you know, Sarr is not going to be able to consistently lock down Wembanyama, and he's going to definitely struggle offensively going against Wemby. But you can see here a lot of cards have absolutely tanked in salary. Not exactly sure why. I mean, I'm just it makes me feel like maybe on the one hand, like I just said, maybe 2K is trying to allow us no money spent or pro money spent or low money spent players. Maybe they're trying to give us the opportunity to bring in more of our own players to try to contend with these God squads. But I also could see the argument being made that 2K is trying to give these people that spend money, give them the confidence to basically build whatever squad they want and take it into salary cap. You factor in the combination of a card like Pink Diamond Wembanyama dropping 3,000 salary from 8K to 5K. I've never seen him that low in salary. And then 2K obviously increased our team salary ceiling up to 18,500, a 5,000 salary point jump. So yeah, it's insane. It's gonna make salary cap even more annoying to play. I was honestly pretty excited to play salary cap today, and now that I see that Wembanyama is down to 5,000 salary, I'm almost dreading playing it on stream, but we're going to still try to play it on stream. Hopefully, if you guys are free, you guys can come in and rock with me, because I'm going to need all the emotional support, because something tells me that by the end of stream today, we're going to have a lot more, a much larger number at the right-hand side of that column than on the left. I would love it if I have more wins than losses by the end of stream today, but I don't feel optimistic. But hey, it is what it is. Just got to grind through it. Again, stay tuned for a video that I'm going to be dropping a little bit later on today, where I'm going to be talking about what I think could be coming and why I think you might want to hold on to your MT and not spend it on Pink Diamond Wembanyama. Appreciate you guys. Again, hope to see you on stream a little bit later on today. And until next time, I'll see you later.